Welcome back, this is Scuba with more Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. I'm joined as always by Dumpus and his canyon delving squad of Mr. Jency, Fistamich, Cube, Popeye, and Lord Yon. We still have an egg with us. That thing should be hatching sometime soon, I would think. Down here, we can get that thing that I could not get before. It was a nugget, so that will be sold, and I will just continue hoarding money. For the time being, let's actually try to head over there. Over here, it looks like we can find Tanobi Key. This is going to be the key to getting something else done, as the name implies. It is a rock puzzle. We want to get all these rocks onto all of these little indents. Unfortunately, it is not as simple as it does appear at first. So we kind of have to do this in a very specific way. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use strength to move the boulders around. Then I'm going to push this one all the way up top. Now these are actually the tricky ones, these over here. It's because you have to use these ones here, so you have to go around to actually utilize them properly. Now a little bit backwards thinking than you would think. You kind of have to solve it back to front, and that's not necessarily how you think about doing this one. All right, those are all done. Now it's time to take care of the easy ones. You want to push these back ones out. If you move these ones out, you won't be able to push the bottom ones up because there's the little ledge there. All right, push those up. And then it should be pretty simple from here. Just need to push these up and over. And we should have this solved. A mysterious rumble echoed somewhere far away. But that does mean that we did do it. We'll have to find out what that echo is some other time. All right, let's try to continue on. We are free to leave this behind, sort of a dead end down there. Let's head down. If you do have Rock Smash, you can deal with this, but I don't have Nibbler with me. There's a good chance that it's a Graveler this time, though, but it's either a Graveler or a Geodude. How you doing, buddy? It doesn't matter if you happen to have the strongest Pokemon. It doesn't mean a thing if you don't know how to use them properly. That's what I've been telling every gym trainer that I have seen to this point. Only the gym leaders seem to have their shit together, really. Tamer Evan would like to battle. He's got a Sand Slash out front. I still need to get some levels for Mr. Jency, so I'm just going to send him out here to take out the Sand Slash. The level difference will more than make up for the fact that Psychic is not super effective against ground. And down goes the Sand Slash. Enough for Mr. Jency to grow to the next level, 2 and 2. Can't ask for better than that. Although Mr. Jency usually does give me something a little better than that. All right, Lickitung gonna come out next. I will switch to somebody else that needs a little bit of work. We'll go with Lord Yon. No, we'll stick with Mr. Jency. Why not? I have the moves all prepped. Pretty much just Psychic. So just the one move. So down goes the Lickitung. Next up, Tamer Evan is going to use a new Pokemon, an Ursaring. Ursaring is a bear. It's a normal type. It is the evolution of... Oh, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It is a Teddiursa. That's right, it's backwards. But it does become an Ursaring, I assume because it has a ring in its belly, I guess. This is actually a pretty strong Pokemon, however, it's pretty slow, and its defense isn't all that great, so you want to take it out in one shot. If you let it hit you, it'll do a lot of damage. So don't let it hit you. And down goes the Ursaring. And down goes Evan. You're a master at this. Damn right I am. I used one Pokemon's only attack move many times. I'm a master. Tell me again how good I am. You see them every so often, trainers with awesome Pokémon who have no idea what to do. I see them all the time. Before training Pokémon, trainers themselves need to grow up. I'm 10. Don't tell me to grow up. Oh, I was so close to it. Over here we can find a Max Elixir. That could be useful. We will head up and find this guy. Training by oneself is certainly not a bad thing, but it's also not bad to aim for the top with a partner. Even Bruno. He trained with a fellow by the name of Brawly before. So Bruno is actually from around here, and this guy surprisingly is not a trainer. That makes 2 of the 4 Elite Four live in the Savai Islands, which is kind of weird when you start thinking about it. There aren't that many people around here to produce half of the Elite Four. Hey look, another trainer. I work to protect the environment. In turn, nature protects me with its tornadoes and earthquakes. But Pokemon Ranger Jackson would like to battle. He's got a Tangela out front. So I have Lord Yon out front. Lord Yon, very good at evading the vines, I guess you could say. And down goes the Tangela. We have these trainers. They're pretty high level, considering, but they're still way lower than what I'm capable of taking out. Hey, look, an Execute. I still have Lord Yon. Lord Yon is kind of in the party to help me take out Execute and its evolution. Down goes the Execute. Speaking of the evolution, here it is. No, I didn't want it to change. I am ready to take out the Executor with just Lord Yon. Lord Yon is very good at taking out Executors that are 19 levels lower than him. Her, sorry. Lord Yon is still a girl. Last I checked. I honestly don't know how to check birds, but still, last I checked. Down goes Jackson, though. Whoa, you're tough. How about protecting me? Really, you have violated your Pokemon Ranger code, so I have no intention of ever protecting you. From far out among the stars, our planet is just a drop of water. Well, no, it's like an iron ball coated in water, but sure. But we want to protect that drop of water for everyone. Yes, yes we do. Let's just go ahead and go right past you to your little friend over here. Look at me. Thank you. Those shoes you have are pretty snazzy. Thank you. I wore them out myself. Seriously, I haven't changed these shoes once my entire journey, nor have I slept, now that I think about it. Maybe I went back to Palatown once and slept, but seriously, we're on like day 2 here. Caitlin. Out comes Chansey. So I have Lord Yon out front. Remember, the key to taking out a Chansey is physical attacks. Primarily a fighting move, but Drill Peck should do just fine. It does have a ton of health, though. An absolute ton. Will I be able to one-shot it? I didn't think I would, to be honest with you, but down goes the Chansey. Just so much health. Oh, so close to the next level, Lord Yon. Down goes Caitlin. You're hot stuff in spite of your cute looks. Wait, what? I didn't realize hot stuff and cute looks were normally, contradictory, but what do I know? Give me your money. Stop flirting with me. Your mom bought those snazzy running shoes for you. She must adore you. Yeah, she does, actually. We will just continue on, and over here we can find a lot of stuff that we can rock smash. Ah, crap, I actually need rock smash, don't I? My conditioning's in top form. Good for you. Oh, wow. Once again, I'm caught off guard by how skimpy this workout outfit is. Cindy. She has a Primeape out front. I have Mr. Jency out front. You do the math. Down goes anything that really dares to oppose Mr. Jency. Mr. Jency is too damn good for anything that this fighting trainer is going to have. Ooh, new Pokemon, Hitmontop. It is, well, it's kind of like the third one for Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Oh no, my attack. Honestly, I would say it's the second best. I still think that Hitmonlee is the best one. Hitmonchan's probably the worst, but hey, at least Hitmontop has some good attack. No defense though. Primarily, well, it actually has some good defense. It has no HP though, I should say. So it will go down pretty quick. It's got really good special defense. It just does not matter too much. It just doesn't have the HP to really make that effective. So down it goes. And a Machoke is going to come out. We have seen many, many Machoke before. And I will use the Psychic to take it out. Down goes the Machoke. We all saw that one coming. And down goes Cindy in her skimpy ass outfit. Huh? Something's not right. What, that I won? I think that's very right, actually. The way I am now, I may have to hold off on Trainer Tower. That, you might. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need Rock Smash, but it's a pretty simple puzzle once I do. Come back with Nibbler, and come back with Nibbler, I will. Hold on, but on the journey back, it's about time that this happened. The egg has hatched, and we got a Mankey out of it. Would you like to nickname the newly hatched Mankey? Indeed, I would. It's male. Ooh. As suggested by absolutely no one, this is going to be Rumpus 2, Rump Harder. And we will actually drop Rump Harder back into the box. We'll check it out, and then I'll meet you back here with Nibbler. Back at the Pokemon Center, let's take a look at our newly hatched Rump Harder. Never imagined Mankeys coming out of eggs, but what are you going to do? When it comes out of the egg, it does stay as the female's species, but it might learn something from the father. But it does come out at level 5, which means that if I would like to use Rump Harder, I'm going to need to do quite a bit of work. Quite a bit. Let's take a look. You might have already seen a special move that Rump Harder does have. Rump Harder is timid by nature, which means higher speed at the expense of attack. Not necessarily my favorite, but you know what? It could work. It could work. I kind of want higher attack, though, to be honest. Vital Spirit prevents sleep. Always nice to see. As you can see, attack is still pretty good considering it's level 5. Speed is still always good. Always good on a Mankey. Defense, not so much, though, as you might expect. Moveset, this is where things get interesting. Scratch has already been learned. That's fine. Leer has already been learned. Earthquake and Dig have been learned. Those are awesome, especially Earthquake. To have a Mankey learn an Earthquake this early is indeed awesome. And I might level up Rump Harder simply because I like a Mankey with an Earthquake. It's kind of standard to have a normal type with ground moves, but having a fighting type with ground moves, I'm not sure how common that is, but it sounds very appealing to me, especially in this case. So Earthquake and Dig have been brought forward from Fuzimi, so Fuzimi's legacy lives on in Rump Harder. Alright, I will meet you back down there. Yeah, well, I'll bring the other egg with us that we do have along for the journey. Unfortunately, I didn't feel like I could bring the egg along with us, so it's just Nibbler along for the ride today. Nibbler does like smashing rocks. And then we will push them. Fistamich likes the pushing aspect of the rocks instead of smashing it, which would be more useful against these giant boulders, to be honest with you. Like I said before, around here, there's a pretty good chance that you might encounter a Graveler in one of these rocks, but nothing is coming up this time for me. There we go. Is it indeed a Graveler? No, it's just a regular Geodude. And what did I go out of my way and backtrack in order to get? The King's Rock. Not necessarily worth it. We have seen it before. 10% chance of making your opponent flinch. Mostly used to evolve certain Pokemon in trades. Alright, we will head down here. How you doing, buddy? You look strong. Let me battle you, please. Okay. Sure. Why does everybody want to battle me? Why does nobody just want my number? Leroy would like to battle. He's got a Rhydon out front. As if that was a good Pokemon. I get the feeling that the designers felt that ground and rock were going to be a lot better than they actually turned out to be. I don't know why they thought they were going to be good, because they're typically so weak special defensively. So it's real easy to take them out usually. Slowbro. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change. I think Cube would still be better in this situation as opposed to taking out Special. I'm trying to think if it's worthwhile to go for this instead of attacking it physically, which it has a lower stat of. We'll see. We'll see. Thunderbolt still good here. How much damage does that do? Still one-shots it, so probably still better to go for its weakness as opposed to attacking its weak stat at this point. Alright, Ursaring going to come out. Who needs a little bit of work here? Lordion, probably. I think Lordion should be able to take out the Ursaring. Once again, I really would like to take it out in one hit here. Ursaring is not so nice. We will go with Tri-Attack. We haven't seen that in a while, have we? Plus, there's a chance that one of those things stick if it lives. And it did live. And it was burned, which is incredibly good for me. Holy crap, that might have killed me if I didn't get the burn. Holy crap. But of course he does. Of course he fucking does. The Ursaring's actually giving me a little bit of trouble here. More than I anticipated. Alright, Drill Peck should be able to finish off the Ursaring. Down it goes. Lordion, you are going to need to be healed. Oh. I have backups for Lordion, but that still scared me. That still scared me. I didn't think that would be nearly as defensive as it turned out to be. And I was kind of hoping for a freeze. You know, I was playing the odds, but I didn't really want to. Alright, either way, out comes a Kangaskhan. You know what that means. Vistamich, you're going to have to come out here for some Kangaskhan on Kangaskhan violence. That is the only way to deal with this. Ooh, cool trainer Leroy. He's proven to be more difficult than I had imagined. We'll start with a Fake Out. That is much more effective than I thought it would be. Alright, we'll go for the Strength to finish it off. After the Ursaring, I'm trying to be a little bit smarter about which moves that I do and not be as casual about it anymore. Alright, Machoke, we know what is good against Machoke. Mr. Gensi is good against Machoke. So we will send Mr. Gensi out to take out the Machoke. Seriously, you should have kept your Ursaring for last. Saved the best for last. Machoke is not your best. Not when I have an Abra in my party. Even Abra is just that good. And down goes Leroy. I knew it. You're as tough as I thought. Give me your money. You're actually a lot tougher than I thought you'd be.